here we go. We are sort of back in action. Okay, so we brought the trap out here yesterday and I loaded this thing down with corn. I got a camera right over there, and a friend of mine that owns the property said that there had been some hogs in here, which in this area there's been always quite a bit of hogs, but they come from way north of here. And so we brought the trap out here, and this was the best spot that I could find, and I'll show you guys why here in a second, because there's a pond right in here, and I will show you the amount of hog sign that's in here. Now there's not a ton of them. There maybe 12 at the max. Which is, I mean, but they're all bat quality hogs. So I covered this whole trap with corn yesterday, or 2 days ago, and they have wiped it smooth out. Okay, right here is a hog trail. Look at this. See where this thing is seeping wool out? They have wallered this massive hole all the way around it, and they've been rubbing up on it. You can see where they've been rubbing on it and everything. Look at that. And that's still wet, so like clearly it was probably last night. But here's the trap. Their trails, they got a trail coming from the pond, which is right up in there, and then a trail coming off of there's two giant fields. All the way to the road, it's nothing but field. And they plant soybean over here. Look at this trail here. So we are in a good spot. I wanted to trap here last year, but there was just not enough sign to make it plausible to do so. So I'm gonna get the camera rigged up and the gates all latched up, and then I'm gonna test them. They need a little bit of greasing. So here we go. We're gonna get this all set up and ready to go, and then we're gonna rock and roll. Look at this. They have just rubbed all over this thing. Okay, so we got the trap all baited. I had to tinker with some wiring and stuff. My latch went out on one gate, so we can still roll with this gate right here, which is fine. I prefer to have two, just because it opens things up a lot more. But we're all baited and we're ready to go. Camera is crooked, but we're pretty much good to go. So let's go catch us some pigs. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why not drop the gate right now? Well, what you don't see in this video is about 3 seconds earlier, before the video started, I had 5 pigs run out that were quality sized pigs. They went off up to the right and did not come back for the rest of the night. So I decided to wait another night. Alright guys, we are back for day number 2 of baiting the trap. Last night I almost sealed the deal, but I had too many pigs coming in and out. So today I come back and I spread my corn out just a little bit better in the trap, and hopefully tonight by around 8:30 we can close the gate on these rascals and come get them. But this is a solid group that's coming in here. The trap is all ready to go, so you guys stay around and keep checking, because we're gonna drop the gate pretty soon. After counting him up and realizing there was 10 more hogs with the group, I had them all in the trap, waiting on the sow to clear the gate, and it was time to close it. The next thing I know, my gate won't drop. So I waited till the next day and decided to go out and figure out what the problem was. There's nothing more aggravating than counting 32 pigs in the trap and your daggum gate won't close. It is one of the most frustrating things that could ever happen to a hog trapper. See what seems to be a problem. See, these latches here, they look like South Coast, but they are not. They are like an off brand of them or whatever. But first thing I'm gonna do is since my gate didn't close last night. Check for any connections and stuff like this. Everything seems tight. That could have been a problem. But what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to change that latch just because I don't have a ton of confidence in it. This is a supplement. Yeah. See it? Tripped. Sue pig. Sue pig. Sue pig. That should be enough to hold 31 hogs. I don't know, it goes pretty quick. I'm gonna put one more bucket out. That many hogs, it don't take long for them to vacuum this stuff up. All right, guys, we're hanging in on day number 3 on this trapping spot. It has just not gone my way. Last night, I thought was gonna be the night, but every time I'd have like 2 or 3 pigs come in, 4 or 5 would run out, and it was like that for 2-3 hours last night until eventually the majority of them left. So I'm back in here again today. Thank God this is a dry road because it has been rainy, and we're gonna bait this thing up one more time, and I hope we can slam the gate on them. We're gonna go get some. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I haven't trapped those hogs just yet. For those who have been keeping up, I've been trying to catch a group of about 31, 32 hogs for the last week. I've had to come out here every day and rebait it. Last night and the night before, we got a bunch of rain, and they were here, of course, but only half of them would show up and come into the trap. And the other half would just veer off and go to the north and then come back later at like 10 to 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna bait it, and I'm gonna keep baiting it, and eventually we'll get them caught. But I've got 1 or 2 things that I could do right now. So with the last night, they acted spooky for whatever reason, but for the most part, I've got 1 or 2 ways I can handle this. I can either catch the first half, because they all come together, but the other half just kind of veers away and then they all come back later, or sometimes they all come in at one time. So I can either catch half of them, ease on in here, try to make it as quick and easy as getting them out, bait it and stay the heck away from it, and try to catch the other half of the group. Doing that, you're taking a gamble on educating the other pigs, because they may just move out after that, because if you catch the matriarch sow or a big lone boar, which there is one, and he has only been here the last 3 days, and he's a brute. I mean, you can mess up the whole thing here. So I've been patient. I'm going to continue to be patient, but I think what I'm going to do is just wait, try to capture them all at once. If I miss 1 or 2, I'll just deal with it, because what they're doing is have 2 or 3 have come in, 2 or 3 go out, 2 or 3 come in, 2 or 3 go out, and there's plenty of room, and I'm baiting now plenty to where I mean, I'm throwing a crap ton of corn at these pigs. So the only other thing I could probably do is just skip a day of baiting it to build that urge back up again. So there's my options. We're going to try to catch these suckers. See ya. wet.
Very wet.
And we've got those pigs caught. So Cedric was the only one that took the call of call out. Yeah, he's coming to help me. And I don't know if this is our wettest time we've ever had to get pigs, but I don't like leaving them in there. But based off of, if it was anywhere else, I would have planned this a lot better. But this spot is on an old tank battery farm, so there's gravel basically everywhere. However, it's not new gravel. It's been there a minute, but there's a good road all the way in here. But we're going in here. We finally caught those pigs, and we just got to get them out. Now, I missed 7 or 8 of them, but they hung out all night long around the trap, so I don't think I'm gonna have any problem catching those pigs. And so we're gonna wing it. Hopefully, old Betty in the 4-wheel drive. I've been testing it for the last few days because it's been raining a lot, which I'm grateful for. The only part is getting the trailer backed up, because that spot looked a little weak, and getting back up the hill is going to be a little tough. But I did climb it the other day in 4-wheel drive with no problem whatsoever. So I'm hoping, I'm not going to jinx it, but I'm hoping we can get out, get the pigs loaded, and all that good stuff. So we're pulling up to the trap now. We'll see you guys down there. I don't know where it's at though. The 22's right there behind you, Sid. Loaded? I assume so. Quit raining. Oh, look. There goes them other 2.
Yeah, we shoot that?
No, we'll catch them. They've been here all night. Look at that herd of hogs. Just look at them. That's a good group. Boy, we might have help. All right, Sid, go ahead. There's that other pig over there. We'll get them trapped. They'll be back in here. All right, let me get backed up right quick with you. That pin was maxed out. I've got to fix shit. It is broke in a few spots.
It's bad.
Holy smokes. So, what happened over there in the corner?
So, they rooted that corner up and cleared 3 foot at least. I'm like in like 3 foot in the ours.
How many?
At least 5 or 6.
What? Well.
And all I could do is go, pop, 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 pop.
Well, those may not come back, but the ones that were hanging out here this morning when we got here might. Holy smokes. Real trick is going to be getting back up that hill. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I don't know. I think there's 20 in there. No, there ain't. There might be 20. Hell, I don't know. I know we're pegged out. Let's shut that slide gate and then get the hell out of here. Yeah, I know. I'm covered too. Golly. You gotta do what you gotta do, because you just can't leave them there. So, I'm alright. Let me see if I can get backed out.
Yeah. I got a spot. Covered in mud.
We got stuck, didn't we, Sid?
Oh yeah, we got it buried.
That was expected. We expected to get stuck. Oh, Betty, you know, I had a lot of faith in her. She, we let her eat. By God. Oh, my goodness. Good job, Betty. About time for, you deserve a bath. All right, we gotta clean up our mess. We got a lot of weight on. Oh.